Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn. We have struggling with Three of Cups. Could be friends that you have around you. It could be people that you have around you. It could also be like feeling happy, struggling with that. I apologize, they are mowing. So, of course, as soon as I turn on the camera, they have to mow right where I am. But it is what it is. What you need to look at is the Nine of Pentacles. And energy coming in, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. So it's like fighting for that Ten of Cups. Finding ways to make things happen. I feel like one more. And then we have the Strength card, which also could be a Leo. Okay? And let's get some Lenormand. So what else with Capricorn with this Three of Cups are they struggling with? I feel like this one. Star, hope, direction, guidance. What else do they need to look at? I felt these two. We have the Rider, messaging, communicating, journaling, scripting, and finding inner peace. I also feel like it's focusing on those things that you do have that are positive. Sometimes we might be thinking that someone else has something that we want, or, you know, we wish that we could be like that person, or we could have what that person has, or we could, you know, be like that person, or there's something that we want and we want to have it now, but we can't have it, or we can't afford it, or it's not working for us. But I feel like this is looking at those things that you have now, looking at those things that are going for you, that you probably have, or you are in a way that someone else is probably looking at you and saying that they wish that they had what you had. So I feel like it's kind of being comfortable and looking at those things that you have within yourself and focusing on those positive things. I also feel like it could have to do with journaling, writing, like write those things down. Write down all of the positive things that you have going on around you right now. And then we have the Ring. I feel like it's commitment. I don't read like the Lenormand upside down. Sometimes I do, but generally I feel like it's supposed to be right side up. So, and then we have the Ace of, I'm noticing this, the Ace of Clubs. So I feel like it represents luck, ace, beginnings, new, commitment to happiness, commitment to finding ways to make things happen, right? That if it's not happening, saying, okay, I realize that it's not happening, but what can I do to make it happen? What can I do to get myself into this Three of Cups energy where I'm celebrating, where I'm feeling happy, right? And if you're not happy with the people that you're surrounding yourself, what is it that I can do that I can change that, right? Do I need to change my relationships? Do I need to change the way that I'm looking at my relationships, right? Am I growing and learning and changing? And do I have to, you know, because I feel like when we go through phases in our life, that our friendships change. Some of them stay the same, but some of them change. So you may be going through a shift here. And I feel like you're struggling, but again, like I've said before, is use those tools that you have that can help you, that you can focus on, that you can help yourself, because you have to look out for yourself. You have to focus on you. You have to do what's best for you. I've actually been journaling a lot lately, and it's helped me tremendously. And I just feel like that's very important. It's a tool that I have that I can use that works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. Everybody has their own things that work for them, and that's definitely something that works for me. And that's why I say it. It could be writing a letter, right? If you're not happy about something, maybe it's writing a letter to yourself and saying that, you know, I will get there, or these are all the wonderful things that are going on in my life and I will make things happen. And what do I want to manifest? What do I want to bring in? What energy do I want to put myself in to make things happen? Even though I'm struggling right now, what would it feel like if I had everything that I wanted, or I had reached my goals, or that I was in this energy that I'm struggling with the Star and the Three of Cups? If I was in that energy, what does that feel like? And putting yourself in that energy so you can embrace that and you can feel it. No, everything is not always rainbows and unicorns, but when you're struggling, it's like you want to help yourself. So what's the best way that you can help yourself? Star, look at that. Now we have the Star again. I love it. Aquarius, guidance, direction, letting go of what doesn't work, focusing, hope, moving forward, realizing that there's always going to be challenges in our life. There's always going to be obstacles, but do you let those obstacles stop you? Do you let them stop you from your goals and your directions, or do you realize that they're there and it's like, how do I move around them? How do I get past them? We have the Two of Pentacles again, kind of feeling like you're on a tight wire and that at any moment things can come toppling down, but it's also figuring out that balance of, okay, I don't want to fall off this tightrope, so how do I make this work? How do I make this happen? What areas are lacking? What areas do I have to focus on? What energies am I focusing on that I need to let go of? What are those energies that I'm focusing on that I need to focus more on? Your emotions and your feelings. Are you feeling emotional? Are you, if you're feeling a certain way, how do you, like explain that to yourself? Talk to yourself through, like, I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling happy, or I'm feeling, I want to feel happy. How do I make myself that way, right? How do I get myself into that place of those emotions and feelings that I want to be in? We can't always control those things, but we also can control what environment we put ourselves in. We can control what we're focusing on. We can control who we're surrounding ourselves with. Are they supportive people, or are they people that are adding to our struggles? Just some things to look at, right? That's exactly what I was going to say, is things to think about, things to look at, things to do, right? To figure out things, choosing what is best for you, having that commitment to yourself, and saying that even though it may not be happening the way that I want or as quickly as I want, that I'm making that commitment to myself to stand up to the challenges that come towards me, that I will do my best at this time to work through these things. We have the Four of Swords, and I always like this one because he's resting there, but he's dreaming about being this knight, right? That he's not stopping his goals, that he's committing. You're committing to your goals, you're committing to your dreams, right? You're committing to taking that time to focus on those things that are important to you. And then we have the Moon. Sometimes things aren't clear, but that's okay, because you'll find your way, you'll find your path, right? Sometimes you have to change things up, and not letting indecision stopping you. And then one more, we have the Fool. And it's those new beginnings, those no starts. It's taking chances. It's being happy, being silly, enjoying life, and celebrating even the small things. Celebrating that I feel peaceful today. Celebrating that, hey, I'm not worrying today. I'm not stressing today. I'm not going to let things get to me. It's those little things that you do that start to add up. I'm proud of myself for journaling and writing things down. I'm proud of myself for taking chances. I'm proud of myself for committing to this 10 of Cups, for whatever that means for me. I'm proud of myself for being in the Star energy and almost like being my own star and guiding myself, right? And focusing and keeping hope. And I'm proud of myself for checking in with my emotions. What am I feeling today, right? And what do I need to work on? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to embrace? Finding those tools to find the peace that works best for you. All right, so let's grab... Sorry for all the noise. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but... All right, I feel like these two want to come out. We have Miracle, making a difference, right? That the miracle is that you see that you're struggling, you see that this is an issue for you, but that you're making a difference because you're also taking a stand on how can I change it? How can I turn things around? And that's, I feel like that's a miracle in yourself. Like I feel like you are the miracle because you're making changes. You're not sitting back and accepting anything. And I love that. It goes with the same colors there. And we have inspiration. I love it. Being that inspiration, that what inspires you, what drives you, what motivates you, what pushes you, but inspiring yourself and saying, I want the best for me. I want to be in this Three of Cups. I want to be in this star energy. I want to have hope. I want to have direction and be your own miracle. I love that. I think that's the most amazing thing because that's so powerful that when you put yourself in that energy, then things start to happen for you and other things fall in place. But why is that? Because you were the miracle that put yourself in that energy to have this come in for you, to have things start happening for you, that you're putting yourself in situations where you're achieving what it is that you want to achieve. All right, so let's grab an energy oracle. A miracle just for you. Because it's you, right? You're the miracle. We have financial constraints. For some reason, this card keeps coming up. I don't know. So this could be a factor, and this could be what you're struggling with. That, again, financial constraints, when we're struggling with money, when we can't pay our bills, when we feel we don't have enough money, or that we can't, like I said in the beginning, that is there something that you want, but right now you can't have it because of financial constraints, and that puts you in this frustration mode, but it's like, okay, if I have financial constraints, then what is it that I have to do to change and to turn that around so that I don't have that problem anymore? So let's grab another one. We have Angel of Balance. So the Two of, it came out someplace else. The Two of Pentacles. I thought it did, or maybe it didn't. For some reason I thought it did. Yeah, right up here. Angel of Balance. So I feel like it's also that balance, that saying, okay, how do I make things work? How do I balance things out? How do I feel like I'm putting enough energy or enough effort into different areas of my life so that I feel more balanced? If you feel off balance, why do you feel off balance? What are you off balanced about? But I feel that the Angel of Balance is in this reading to say, okay, how do I make things work? And then I kind of saw this card at the bottom, so I'm just going to take this one too. And this is the third chakra, and that represents a solar plexus, and that's that increased enthusiasm, and it's having that focus and going for it, and the focus on in a purposeful manner, that it's like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go. And I feel like when you have that focus, that you feel like you're more in control. You're like, okay, oh, this is the goals, this is what I need to do, this is what's lacking, this is what needs to be attended to, right? Being your own miracle and making those things happen and having that focus in that direction. Because if we feel like we don't have control over a situation, I feel like we feel lost, we feel overwhelmed, we're just like, I want to give up, there's too much to do. So I feel like it's that energy of third chakra, the solar plexus is, okay, focus, figure it out, balance things out, and do it. I'm cracking myself up this morning, but I love it. I love this energy. I love these readings. I love that it's like, okay, if you're struggling, then how do you focus? What are those things? And balancing things out. If something is off balance, I just love it. Observer. Sometimes we have to step back and we have to say, okay, really what's going on here? Sometimes when we're stuck in the middle of a situation that we can't really see what's going on, so we need to step away for a minute, right? Is it a few hours? Is it a few days? Maybe a few weeks? And just step away from the situation and say, okay, this is what's going on, so how do I change this? And to see what's going on first. And then we have loyal heart, so I feel like that represents being true to yourself, right? That loyal heart to yourself, that you will be your own miracle, right? That you will make things happen. And then let's grab an animal oracle. See what animal wants to come out for this reading for Capricorn. We have whale spirit. Trust the great mystery that, yeah, there are challenges that come up in life, right? There are challenges that come up, and as soon as we get through one set, we've got another set, and we have these challenges, but how do we look at these challenges? Do we see them as something to stop us and we give up and we lose confidence in ourselves, or do we see them as, yes, I'm so strong, I'm really strong, that I can push through, that I can make these things happen, right? That I will focus, I will be determined. Okay, so it's all about perspective and how you see things and how you handle things. Let's get a crystal. Crystal for this reading for Capricorn. What do we have? I feel like this top one right here. All right, we have citrine. Creativity, happiness, manifestation. I love it because that's what I was saying is manifesting. I had said that word about what is it that you want to manifest? What do you want to bring into your life? I love it. And then this crystal came out. A powerful and energizing stone, citrine derives its warmth from the rays of the sun and shines positively wherever it's needed. Like the vitamin C for the soul, citrine works its magic on both physical and emotional levels, transmuting negativity into light-filled vibes and positivity. A great stone for enhancing one's prosperity as well. So we love that because we have this financial constraint, so it helps with that prosperity. It's not necessarily that, you're going to get a check for $1 million, but it's that you're seeing, okay, you're taking control of the situation. You're saying, okay, this is what's lacking. This is why it's happening, and this is how I'm going to fix it. So I feel like it's being in that energy of taking care of and attending to prosperity. Let's see, it magnifies your creativity to inspire manifestation. Known as the light maker, it encourages fresh beginnings, and we had the Fool card here, new ideas, and living life to the fullest. Trusting the great mystery. Accept the abundance that is coming your way. I love it. Accept the abundance that is coming your way. So we have accept the abundance. We have miracles. We have inspiration. We have 2-star cards. I mean, look at this beautiful energy in this reading. We've got the 10 of Cups. Yeah, we've got some challenges here, but we're going to focus on the positive. We're going to focus on these amazing things, these things that want to come in for us, these things that want to happen for us. And that's what we need to focus on, because like I said, we're always going to have those challenges in life. And do we focus on those, or do we focus on the positive? All right, so let's grab some charms. We have the butterfly. I love that transformation. Love the little butterfly. We have the wine glass, right? Celebrate wine. We have beautiful. It's beautiful energy in this reading, right? Beautiful being that butterfly to transform into change. Again, like I said, we always will have challenges. So we have the skull and crossbones. So how do we see that? It's like being careful to not let the negativity overcome us. And that's what the citrine is that it changes that negativity into positivity. That yes, it's going to surround us and it's going to be around us, but how do we deal with it? We have the hat. I feel like it represents being in control, being in charge, putting on the hat. How am I going to deal with this? And then we have the heart lock from Tiffany's. And that is, I just feel like it's like putting that lock on yourself to say that I'm going to look out for myself, that I'm going to make miracles happen, that I'm going to make things happen, like locking it down and saying, I've got control of this. All right, Love this reading. Hope you did too. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.